everyone, and welcome back to Chateau Sleep. Today, we're diving deep, literally, into the ocean's hidden archives. We're going to explore how corals, those vibrant and seemingly fragile organisms, act as living libraries, meticulously recording Earth's climate history. They're not just beautiful, they're time capsules holding secrets that can unlock our understanding of past climates and future changes. Prepare to be amazed by the intricate stories etched into these underwater sentinels. First, let's understand what corals actually are. They're not plants, as many people think, but animals, colonies of tiny polyps that secrete calcium carbonate skeletons. These skeletons form the intricate structures we know as coral reefs. The coral polyps also have a symbiotic relationship with algae called zooxanthellae, which live within their tissues and provide them with energy through photosynthesis. This partnership is a remarkable example of mutualism, a vital part of the reef ecosystem. This partnership is crucial. The zooxanthellae give corals their vibrant colors and are essential for their survival. Without these algae, corals cannot thrive. Corals grow slowly, adding layers of calcium carbonate over time, much like trees add growth rings. These layers contain valuable information about the environment at the time they were formed. Each layer is a page in the coral's history book. Corals are incredibly sensitive to changes in their environment, especially temperature and water chemistry. This sensitivity makes them excellent recorders of past climate conditions. The conditions of the water directly impact the composition of the coral skeleton, creating a detailed and nuanced archive. Even subtle shifts in temperature or salinity leave their mark. Now, how do corals store climate history? Scientists use what are called proxy data to reconstruct past climates. Proxy data are indirect measurements that stand in for direct measurements of climate variables. In corals, these proxies include the chemical composition of their skeletons, particularly the ratios of different isotopes and trace elements. It's like reading the chemical fingerprints of the past. For example, the ratio of oxygen isotopes, specifically 18O to 16O, in coral skeletons can tell us about past sea surface temperatures. When the water is warmer, the corals incorporate more 16O relative to 18O. By analyzing these ratios, scientists can reconstruct past temperature trends with remarkable accuracy. This allows us to see temperature changes over decades, centuries, and even millennia. Similarly, the concentration of trace elements like strontium and calcium in coral skeletons is also temperature dependent. Strontium is incorporated into the coral skeleton more readily in cooler waters, so the strontium to calcium ratio can be used to estimate past temperatures. This provides another layer of data, adding to the precision of our climate reconstructions. These chemical records aren't just snapshots, they're continuous records that span hundreds of years, and in some cases, even thousands. By analyzing coral cores, scientists can reconstruct detailed climate timelines that reveal patterns of warming, cooling, and ocean acidification. It's like unwinding a long scroll of climate history. Coral records have been instrumental in reconstructing past climate events such as El Niño Southern Oscillation, NSO events, which are known to influence global weather patterns. By analyzing coral cores from the Pacific Ocean, scientists have been able to reconstruct past NSO variability, providing insights into how these events have changed over time. This helps us understand the natural variability of our climate system. Coral records have also been used to study past periods periods of rapid climate change, such as the Little Ice Age, a period of cooler temperatures that occurred between the 14th and 19th centuries. By comparing coral records with other climate archives, such as ice cores and tree rings, scientists can gain a more comprehensive understanding of these past climate shifts. We can see how different parts of the planet responded to these changes. Furthermore, coral records are helping to track the impact of human induced climate change on ocean temperatures and acidification. The increasing levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere are causing oceans to absorb more CO2, leading to ocean acidification, which can weaken coral skeletons and make them more vulnerable to disease. This is a direct consequence of our actions. Corals are also used in understanding the timing and impact of past sea level changes. As corals grow, they keep pace with rising sea levels. By dating coral terraces, scientists can reconstruct past sea level changes and gain insights into the processes that drive them. This helps us understand how sea levels have changed over geological time. Unfortunately, coral reefs are facing unprecedented threats from climate change. Rising sea temperatures are causing coral bleaching, a phenomenon where corals expel their zooxanthellae algae, turning them white and making them more susceptible to disease and death. This is a visible sign of the stress they are under. Coral bleaching events are becoming more frequent and severe, threatening the survival of coral reefs worldwide. The loss of coral reefs would have devastating consequences for marine ecosystems as they provide habitat for a vast array of marine species. It's a domino effect impacting the entire web of life. Ocean acidification is also a major threat to coral reefs. As the ocean becomes more acidic, it becomes harder for corals to build their calcium carbonate skeletons. This weakens their structure and makes them more vulnerable to erosion and breakage. It's like trying to build a house with weakening bricks. The combined effects of warming and acidification are creating a perfect storm for coral reefs, threatening their very existence. The information that corals hold is being lost as they die, a tragic loss of invaluable data. We are losing the ability to read the past as these living libraries disappear. Scientists are working to understand the resilience of corals to these stressors and to develop strategies for coral reef conservation. This includes efforts to restore damaged reefs, protect healthy reefs, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. They are racing against time to save these crucial ecosystems. The research on corals as climate archives is crucial for understanding past climate variability and predicting future climate changes. By studying coral records, scientists can gain valuable insights into the processes that drive climate change and develop strategies for mitigation and adaptation. We need this information to make informed decisions about our future.